So I just got a new bike. I got a Fairdale Weekender Archer, and I didn't see a whole lot of videos of these things on YouTube, apart from stuff Fairdale posted. So I figured I would just make a quick video assembling it and kind of what my thoughts are on it and my kind of background with bikes. So yeah, let's change this camera and get it set up and get this thing out of the box to see what the deal is. All right, let's get this thing out of the box and see where we're at. So, all right, so I'm 6'1", which puts me between medium and a large. I kind of wanted to do the large, but I ended up with I'm between large and extra large. And I wanted to do the large, but ended up getting the XL. I DM'd Fairdale directly and asked them. Whoever answered said they were 6'1". They fit on both. Then maybe you'd want a shorter stem on the XL. So that's what I'm gonna do. Box is cool. It's got cutouts. Give it to the kids. They'll go nuts with that. All right, so I don't want to take forever with this. So yeah, I'll let everyone know how the size feels for me being 6'1" on an extra large. So what's my backstory? Well, I rode BMX pretty seriously, mainly from pretty much 1990 to 2000. Worked in bike shops from 93 to about 2003. This is the first geared bike I've ever actually purchased brand new. So clearly I'm aware of this company based on, Taj being the owner and, me being a fan of his riding from back in the day. But anyways, maybe midlife crisis, maybe something else, decided I want to kind of get more into riding bikes. I mean, my daughter, she kind of started getting into it, so it's a way to kind of spend some time with her and get some exercise too. And so, I was kind of looking at these. I was also looking at states, so it was kind of came down between the state all-road and this. And I guess kind of what I ended up choosing this one for is because the states discontinued the flat bar version, the flat bar version of the bike, and having to pay all the money to swap all those parts over was a bit discouraging. But I did like them. They looked cool. I liked they kind of had a BMX vibe to them, and that's kind of what I guess attracts me. But so far, this one looking pretty cool too. Although I'm not sure how I feel about the big old graphics on here. I might end up, if I can peel them off. How does that even? No, that doesn't even. Not like the stickers of yesteryear, that's for sure. But yeah, it looks cool. So kind of funny, right? In my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this bike. I'm gonna be rolling down the bike path, doing manuals, bunny hopping curbs, hitting little side hits or whatever, and we'll see if that's the reality of it. But either way, this will be comfy and have gears. Currently, my only bike is single speed old road bike I converted into kind of a townie, which is cool, but I don't know. I wanted something with gears, something with a riser, flat bars, and you can really go down some rabbit holes on YouTube, looking up bikes and stuff. And found this whole kind of world of alt cycling, and it's just kind of funny in its own right, like, because they have the certain brands that they like and the certain kind of, I don't know, component styles they're into. Like, you see some of the crazy handlebars those dudes are using, like the super wide swept back things. It kind of makes me giggle a little bit. But in a way, it's like, coming from skateboarding, I spent a lot of time riding kind of old dead stock 90s kind of wider cruiser boards. This was, before that became kind of a thing again. But I liked how those things would sort of force me to just enjoy more of the basics of skating, like just kind of doing simple stuff and cruising around. And I can see why, kind of the appeal of like setting up a bike similar to that, like a Rivendell with the crazy wide bars, because it sort of forces you to not get so fixated on all the extra stuff, and you're just kind of enjoying out there cruising around, and that's cool. Alright, well, I just discovered a bit of a bummer. Buying a new bike is broken spoke with a scuffed rim. That sucks. That means I gotta go to the bike shop and buy a spoke. Alright, well, this is kind of a bummer. It's not a huge deal. Thought the spoke was broken, but it was just a nipple. So I had to run to the bike shop and get a 20-cent nipple, and man, the wheel's a little bit out of true, and got a little bit of scuff marks on there, but nothing horrible, and I wasn't gonna leave it at the bike shop to get charged who knows what to install one nipple on a spoke. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it quick. I bought a wrench because I'll probably need one again eventually down the road. Gotta do a poor man's true and stand, true in the bike. That kind of all the stuff in the back seems to be grinding, but works. I mean, ooh, that doesn't sound good. What's the deal with that? Oh yeah, my dork disc. Gotta figure out how to get this dork disc off of here. Just sniffing at it with this thing, but I don't know if it's got the ponies to do it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Later, Buster. I'm glad I knocked my wheel out of true doing that. Alright. Been riding this thing around for a week and really enjoying it. Yeah, it's exactly what I was looking for. Having fun cruising around the neighborhoods. Only took it on one longish ride, which was 6 miles one way to go hit this hip in the ditch. That was actually pretty fun, but I didn't get any footage. Did a couple squirrely kind of tabletops and rode 6 miles back. But yeah, it's fun just bunny hopping curbs and hitting little curb cuts. I totally forgot about a trick I really love to do, which I guess is kind of maybe snowboard inspired, but just bouncing off a curb cut and doing like a nose tap, which I tried to get footage of, but I don't know how well you're gonna be able to tell what I was doing. But otherwise, yeah, really happy with this bike. I'll do a quick bike check here in a minute for you. All right, let's do a quick bike check on here. It's mainly stock, but I'll show you what I did to do to it. So I put on a 50 mil Bella orange stem to kind of shorten up the front end a bit. Kind of wish I got silver in hindsight, just to add a little bit of flavor to it. And then harkening back to my BMX roots, I got some Primo Super Tenderizer pedals, which I loved, and got this Schwalbe Big Bend tire just for the back, which flip the rotation, gives a little bit more traction on dirt. This is kind of how we ran it back in the mid-school BMX days. You could do a knobby up front, do that kind of pseudo slick in the back, and it works good for street and trails. Let's see, I put this seat on, but I may go back to the original one just because they were both comfy. This one isn't showing me. We'll see. I'm going back and forth. Don't know for sure yet. Now you can tell, but I did trim down the bars about a 1/4 inch on each side, which maybe was more of a hassle than it was worth, but whatever, all in the name of customization, right? So they were 685 millimeter wide, I think initially. Do whatever math you want to figure out the inch to millimeter conversion to see what they are now if you care. But they feel good. I like that little bit extra of not being so wide. And that's just kind of little stuff, right? Like I always loved that old Alien Workshop logo from the early 90s, so had some of those, put that on. And from my BMX days, I grew up in Wisconsin, and the Midwest was pretty big standard country back then. So I rode standard, my friend rode standards. We'd go down to Rampage, ride quite a bit. So I had this old Sacred Brotherhood of the Cobra sticker that I was not doing anything with. I figured I'd throw it on there too. And then just another skateboard sticker too. Just, I guess, in case anyone out here in the burbs sees these and gets stoked. An easy way to find like-minded people. But yeah, my only minor tiny gripe is the amount of branding all over the bike, which isn't the biggest deal, but yeah, these stickers you can't peel off like the old ones. But otherwise, yeah, I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I'm 6'1", and an extra large fits me well. I think you would be fine with either. If one was on sale over the other, maybe I would say go with that. But you know, mine seems like 33-ish inches. That's how I have my seat comfortably set up, and you know, I put a little shorter stem on there. Yeah, I can do little bunny hops, no problem. Little curb cut jumps and stuff. Manuals, kind of a different story. Definitely a way further back balance point down a BMX bike. But maybe I'll get there, maybe not. I looped out once on the bike path, and it spooked me a little bit because, you know, in my late 40s, it's not an easy thing to deal with injuries when you're trying to corral children and whatnot. Anyways, there it is. I'm stoked. Good job, Fairdale. Take it easy, guys.